Well, it's day 3 and I'm back at the hole, but major rains overnight. Totally changed the water course. It's gone from just a nice flowing river to pretty much white water all the way through. That was my sluice area just down there. There's no way I'm going to be able to get my sluice set up there either. The water levels raised significantly in the hole, and I was already getting into difficulty actually getting into the bottom of the hole anyway. So it looks as though I might have to choose a new spot today. Fill that hole back in. Thankfully I've piled up loads of rocks around it and that, so I'm just going to push those back in, level the hole back off again, and I'm going to have to try and find a new spot that I can get set up in that looks just as prospective really. It's really not really good weather today at all. It's really chucking it down, hence all the change in the water flow. That's why it's all white water rather than just flowing water. There was barely any water coming over these rocks yesterday, and now it's bucketing over them, which just goes to show the amount of change that's just happened since yesterday. So it looks as though I'm going to have to fill that hole in, pack my gear up and try and find a new spot. Well, I've just started off the new hole, and there's the result of the first bucket. Just the one bit, well, one bigger bit. There's a couple of really dotty small bits kicking about as well. But I say that's the bigger bit of the lot, but this is literally really surface material. So hopefully the next bucket or two will determine whether the new hole is going to be worth cracking on or not. I've already filled in the other hole that I've worked the previous 2 days, and I say the water level just up there is just ridiculous now. It's not workable anymore. So that hole's been filled back in, and as I start the new hole, and hopefully it's going to be a bit better than that, but at least there's a quick gold show just off the surface top, so hopefully better things to come.
I'm just sluicing the second bucket of the day. When I repanned the last bucket, there was another piece of similar size as well. And again, as I say, that was just really surface material, and I'm working behind a bit of boulder stack in a bit of a flood zone dead area. Material will only ever be deposited in there in even higher water than what it is at the moment. So I'm hoping that this bucket will have another better gold show than the last one. So I was thinking it was going to get really awkward to get the sluice set up, just because of the change in water level. I was sluicing just there yesterday, but as you can see, there's no way I'd be able to get sluicing in that sort of water. And this boulder was right next to this one, so I just got the spade in between, wedged it just ever so slightly across, just so I could fit that sluice in. And as you can see, it's running really nicely again. It's one of the reasons why I really like the sluice, is it seems to be able to get set up pretty much anywhere at all, whereas other sluices can take a lot longer to get set up and get an ideal flow going. I say this is just really simple, really easy, just needs a bit of a channel and away it goes. And because it's so small and narrow, it doesn't take much to create a channel for it. So I'm going to finish the rest of this bucket and see what sort of gold this one's going to have, if any. Here's hoping.
Well, there's the results of bucket number 2 from the new hole. Quite a different selection of sizes in that one. Some nice texture and shape to a few of them. So I'm going to snuffer those up. There's quite a few dotty flower bits mixed in with all the fine black sands and leads as well. But those are the standout pieces that I'll snuffer out, put the rest in the concentrate bucket and get another bucket rattled out. I'll say this is still relatively surfacey material, so it's not a bad show that for just a second bucket of top material. So hopefully the deeper I get, it's going to be an even better showing. So this is hole number 2 that I started. There's 2 big boulders there that are sat up against the bedrock wall. And as you can see, there's loads of flood gravel material here, but the water, like all that was just full of material all the way up to the boulder, and the water wasn't even lapping up into here, so it goes to show that the actual river level has to be really churning to be able to deposit flood gravels up this high, especially when it's already higher than what it was yesterday and it's still not reaching the sides there. So hopefully that's going to be some nice flood gravel deposited material. I'll say I'm getting deeper and deeper beneath the boulders in the middle there as well. I've just finished bucket number 3, so I'm going to go and give that a sluice out and see what the bucket's got again. Well, there's the results of bucket number 3. Slight increase in size again, and again quite a lot of different size pieces in there. There's all sorts of daft little dotty bits scattered about as well. But it's not a bad size, and considering this is all still, as I say, still relatively surfacey, floody material, it's easy to get to, easy workings, and it's got gold shown for it as well. So I'm going to get another bucket rattled out and see what that's got to give. Well, that's another bucket down, sluiced, and just really a selection of really small bits. It's a nice little line of them going along, but nothing of any size really. Nice number, but just all specks really. But still, at least it's gold in the pan again, so I'm going to crack on, get another bucket done, and see what that one's going to give. Another bucket down, and we're back on the increase in size. 2 small pickers there, and some really small dotty specky stuff around it as well. So that one's got a nice bit of shape to it, that one, bit of an arrow sort of shape to that. So yeah, we'll get those snuffered up along with all the small specky bits. Rest of the material into the concentrate bucket, and get another bucket on the go. Now it's another bucket ran, just about to pan it out, so we'll see what this one's got to give. Well, there's the results of that bucket all panned out. There's some really nice pieces in there, some really intricate fine detail on some of them, so it looks as though they haven't travelled really far from where they've broken off. I'll say that centre piece right there, if the camera will focus on it. So that's got like a little fantail coming off the back of it, and that would have broken off really easy if it's travelled a good distance. So again, it's not a bad showing, so I'm going to get those snuffered up. Again, the rest into the concentrate bucket, and crack on with another bucket. Sluicing through my next bucket. We'll be rattling through them today. The material's relatively easy to get to still. Been pulling out some really large boulders now though, so whether they're telltale signs that the hole's been done, who knows, but we'll see what gold's going to be coming out of this bucket or not. Hoping it's going to be a little bit, but we shall see, we shall see. Well, that's all there is to show for that bucket. Well, that's the bigger piece of the lot anyway. There's a couple of smaller bits as well, but not a lot. It looks as though for the day I've already had the best bits of the gold. I might have time for maybe 1-2 more buckets at most. But if it's like that, then I might just fill the hole in at the end of the day and find somewhere else for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. It's only a 4-day trip this day, so we'll see. I'll get that snuffered up though, and at least get 1 more bucket, maybe 2. We'll see how we get on. Well, I've just emptied my sluice into the pan, just about to pan it out, picked up the pan, and straight away saw that right there, which will be picked out straight away. Yeah, you can see that's a really nice piece, that one. I'd say definitely the biggest of the trip so far. Shows the second hole's definitely worth continuing with. Just as I was questioning whether it was worth spending any time tomorrow or not, but I'd say the size of that's gone straight in the stuffer bottle, and I'll probably get a few more hours in it tomorrow, and I'll probably get 1 more bucket today, but I'm still going to pan the material as well. So I'm going to see what else is going to come other than that, but I'd say that's a really nice piece, that one. And there's the results of the pan as well, some nice sized bits in there. Small pickers or large specks, however you want to describe them. Obviously there's the usual really small specks up in the top corner as well. But still, another good number, so they're going to get snuffered up. I'm going to probably fill a bucket ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow's just going to be a shorter day, so if I already have a bucket filled ready when I get back here, I can just crack on straight in with the sluicing and get a few buckets through for tomorrow. But that's probably be about it for the day. But it hasn't been a bad gold show, and especially for that nice big picker at the end, it's always nice to get a picker for the day.